The number of vulnerable and orphan children keeps increasing in the country. This is due to various reasons, among them the effects of the HIV/AIDS pandemic. This weighed heavily upon the hearts of two missionaries who came to Zambia from Denmark, Tom and Ruth Dufke, that they decided to set up a children's foster home. Started in 1998, Jabulani Children's Village now takes care of orphaned and vulnerable children from the ages of 2 to 18. Located along Mufulira Road, Kaniki in Ndola, Jabulani Children's Village has capacity to look after a total number of 40 orphaned and vulnerable children. Mary Soneka, Deputy Director at the institution, explains that it was Tom and Ruth's passion to establish an institution that would cater for the needs of vulnerable children in the area.
Jabulani Children's Village was established in 1998 by Tom and Ruth. These are missionaries who came from Denmark, and they felt the need of wanting to set up an organization like this one where they will be able to help the vulnerable children in our society. As an organization, we are not donor funded, but we generate our own income through the projects that we run in this organization. We started with the sawmill, and it was running for quite some time until when we couldn't get the volumes that we need. We started thinking of how we can try and generate income. So the thing that came up was the board factory, the initiative that was made possible through the partnership that we had with a Danish company through the Danida project called Business to Business Partnership. At first we used to pick kids within Kaniki area, but we were advised by social welfare to open up our constitution. So at the moment we are able to pick kids from around the Copper Belt. It all depends with the situation of a child. Others, they will be placed by social welfare if they have a need. Maybe they are kids that maybe they need to bring to this organization. They will be able to approach us. And sometimes they are just members of the community. They may go to social welfare, and then the kids will be able to come to this center. Mm-hmm. But one of the things that we do an investigation ourselves. We'll be able to visit the place where the child is coming from so that we can ascertain whether indeed that child is in need or not, and then we'll be able to involve social welfare after the process is done. That's how the children are brought to this organization.
The children are placed under the care of a house mother and auntie who take care of their daily necessities. The village has several homes, with each able to accommodate about 10 children. In meeting the household requirements, each member of the family is apportioned a certain amount of money, which they add up to budget for their monthly needs. Mother Margaret ZULU takes care of children belonging to one of the houses named Ebenezer. She explains how she helps to care for the children.
Great. Tell us how many children you have in your house.
There are 8 altogether, 5 girls and 3 boys.
Okay. Yes. Tell us about your house. How do you manage it?
During school days, we do work for the children when they are not here, when they are at school. We do sweep, cook for them, but at the weekend they do help us. We do the work together. Yes.
Okay.
Yes, we do teach them how to prepare food, how to sweep, how to clean the house, because when they attain 18 years, they are being reintegrated back to their own families. That's why we do teach them, because when they go back to their parents. They are able to sweep, cook, cultivate. We have fields. Each and every house has a field.
While at Jabulani, the children receive an education as well as other life skills. For instance, the institution has a chicken run used to rear chickens which are fed to the children. Also the garden, and each household is expected to grow its own vegetables. Additionally, the institution runs a sewing school where the children from as early as 12 years are taught needlework. Florence BANDA is a sewing school skills trainer.
We have the children and the mothers coming for their sewing. They come once a week, and it's only for 2 hours. And the age group where they start, it's 12 years. So it's according to the ability of the child. Others at 12 years, they are well advanced and they are able to do the sewing, but some they start maybe at 13 years. All the children here, as you can see, it's both boys and girls. Though we do not restrict it only to girls, we know it's a skill which will help them in future. So this dress was made by Samuel. He's just finishing up. He made his own outfit and then he helped Marvelous to do this dress. And then Kelvin made his own shirt and the short there. Also Shadrick has just finished his shirt, as you can see. We want to motivate our children. If they are making things which they can't use, they will not be motivated to come to the sewing school. But they make things which they are able to use. And as you can see, it's neatly done and it's nice. And not only the outfits, we also teach them to make things like bags, which sometimes they use for shopping when the mothers are going out. And also they make these tea towel holders, but they use them for various things, even in their bedrooms. And also when it is winter, they learn to make these head socks. Each child has to make their own. There's a smaller one, the bigger ones make their own, and they make for the little ones as well. Not only that, they make also beautiful scrunchies for the hair. Our girls want to look beautiful, so they make these ones. And also, you know, we also have a football team at Jabulani. We have some Barcelona supporters.
The institution has set up a library, a computer room and a playhouse where children spend their time researching, studying and playing.
Basically, this is our play area. This is where mostly the younger children come to play. And then we as well give them things like puzzles. We've got a lot of puzzles in that corner. Then we've got a lot of toys around, and of course educational toys, not just toys. Yeah, so we try to actually groom them from down there to up there. So this area is specifically for the younger ones, not those that actually in higher grades. Yeah, this is our study area for the bigger boys and girls. We've got actually 3 sessions from here. Our first session starts at 8 hours up to about 9 hours, and then the other one starts at 15 to about 16:30, and then the last session starts from 19 hours to 21 hours. Yeah, so we try to make them as busy as possible from school, and then they come here, they do their studies from here, they do their homeworks from here. Anything that has to do with school, they do it from here. We've got a computer lab, as you can see. We've got programs here that are very helpful. We try to encourage them to do their own research from school. We've got the ink cutter there. We've got a lot of things there. So they do their own research. We don't just like spoon feed them. No. We try to make them actually do their own research from here. Yeah.
Taking care of the school needs as well as the day-to-day requirements of the children, such as clothes, food, salaries for workers and other expenses, can never be easy on the part of this non-profit making institution. It is for this reason that Jabulani Children's Village decided to expand their sawmill plant, which was established some time back, to begin manufacturing furniture as well as timber boards. The sawmill plant is able to supply those in construction business, while the board factory produces timber boards in different sizes or according to customers' needs. James MAMBWE is a board factory production supervisor, and he explains.
We get timber from the sawmill. Then after we get the timber from the sawmill, we stack them like this and put them into the kiln. Then after it spends about 34 hours inside the kiln, it's taken out at the dry end and then taken on the planers on the board factory. Our process starts with those machines, the planers. We plane the timbers according to the required size. Then they are taken on this machine, which is the ripping machine. This machine rips timber according to the required sizes that we require. We call them lamels in our factory. Then these lamels are cut according to the sizes that are required on those 3 cutting machines. We call them cross-cutting machines. This is where we apply our glue on the lamels. It's a brewing machine which is operated manually. Here, that's where we now make boards according to the required sizes. Maybe specifications are given to us by a customer, or we just make our own standard. We've got our own standards of boards. Then when these lamels are taken into this press, it spends there about 5 minutes. 5 minutes, then there's an outer part here. Outer part, that's where we take our dry boards. We pack them somewhere there for curing. It cures about 24 hours. Then the following day, after 24 hours, the boards are taken now on the sanding machine. This is a sanding machine. They are sanded according now to the required size that the customer requests or to our own standard. Then after we sand them to the required size on the sanding machine, we cut them on the ripping machine. This is the ripping machine. So we cut them according to the size here. Then after cutting them from this side, they are taken now in the storeroom. This is where we store now, which are ready to be taken by a customer.
Jabulani Children's Village Furniture Workshop is another of the institution's initiative and produces tailor-made furniture of the highest quality.
Like for this unit, we just make them, and when a customer comes and views them, if they like them, then they'll be able to get them just like the way they are. But for this other one, as you can see, it is supposed to be an inbuilt kitchen unit. This is for one of our clients who has made an order. Normally what we do, we'll be able to go and do the measurements, and then after we've made the kitchen unit like this, we'll be able to fit it in their own kitchen. So each kitchen unit, it comes with its own design according to what maybe our client wants.
Many of us may not find it easy to directly donate to such institutions, but can support initiatives such as those started by Jabulani Children's Village. This can make us part of helping the poor children and go a long way in assisting the institution raise funds to give the intended quality care to the children. There may be thousands of vulnerable and orphan children roaming the streets today, but helping one child have a better life will make a great difference.
The only thing that I would want to say is maybe to appeal to the community out there to support us. If they come and buy our boards, they come and make their furniture from here, and also this timber that we produce, then they'll be helping us even in taking care of the children that we have even in this center. And it's not only that we can only get help through them buying the product that we have, but in any way that they feel that they may want to help us, they are welcome just to come and help us, because we have a lot of needs at the end of the day, where we have to pay for the school fees for the children and whatever they need for their upkeep. So they can come through and help us even in those areas.
Institutions like Jabulani Children's Village, which have taken interest in changing the lives of vulnerable and orphan children in society to forever change their destiny, deserve support.